Welcome back. We are going live from the district with Oregon Senator Jeff Merkley. Senator, good morning.
Good morning. Good to be with you.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much. So let's start with a tweet from you. You said, I'm going back to Texas this weekend. So, Senator, you're heading to Tornillo, the tent city outside El Paso where thousands of unaccompanied minors are being held. What are you hoping to accomplish there?
Well, we now have some 14,000 children who are locked up in child prisons across America, immigrant children waiting for their asylum hearings. I want to shine a light on it. I want to understand it better. I want to see what can be done to end this situation where children are in prison camps rather than homes and schools and parks.
And what is it that Congress can do to sort of address the issue of rising numbers of unaccompanied minors who are being kept in detention much longer under the Trump administration?
Well, previously, children were placed with families, and that process seems to have come to if not a complete end, it has been slowed down massively because families are afraid of being persecuted by the administration after they volunteer to host children. So I want to understand that side of the equation. How can we re-energize the process of treating children well, the way children should be treated while they're awaiting asylum hearings?
Well, here's a tweet from BuzzFeed News. The Senate and House announced a bipartisan deal that would take a variety of steps to change how Congress deals with sexual harassment, including publicly naming members who are personally liable. This is welcome news, but Senator, this deal has been stalled for months and months. Why has it taken so long for this deal to come together?
It should never have taken this long. I don't know the inner workings of who was holding it up, who in leadership was refusing to change. But listen, we are going to provide in this bill immediate protection for folks who are experiencing discrimination or harassment. They're going to have a personal advocate assigned. There's no longer going to be a 90-day waiting period that involves a cooling off period and a mandatory mediation and so forth to get immediate help. Second of all, there's going to be complete transparency about any settlements that occurred. And third, members are going to be personally liable for any settlements that involve harassment.
It sounds like some good changes. So we've got to ask, though, we've got to talk about 2020. It's time for a new series we're calling So They're Running?
Yeah, and this is going to be a little different from most conversations you have about 2020, Senator. So here's how it works. I'm going to ask you a simple, low-stakes question. Are you running in 2020? And you, we lost he ran away. Did we lose the Senator?
He's running.
Oh, my goodness. Ain't that a... Oh, he's back. Okay, we lost you for a second there, Senator. I thought you were like, I am not talking about 2020.
He's avoiding the question. That's it.
Okay, but here's how it's...
You mentioned 2020 and
You just ran away. Jumped over the banister. But here's how it's going to work, okay, before you answer. Your options are to either say, yes, I'm running, tell us why. No, I'm not, tell us why. And if you don't, if you start pontificating, I'm going to jump in and I'm going to make you answer our next question instead, and that is, what's the most embarrassing song on your music playlist? Okay?
I'm afraid you're going to be profoundly disappointed, but put me to the test.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Senator, are you running for president in 2020?
I'm exploring it.
Oh, my God.
So that doesn't count. So
all right.
So you have to answer the other question.
Answer the question. What's the most embarrassing song in your playlist?
I'll give you more details.
Well, we'll get to that in a moment, but first we got to shame. Tell us about
Little Bitty.
Little Bitty?
What's that?
What is that?
Can you sing it?
Oh, it's a great country song about just living the good life of modest means, yeah, check it out.
Okay, I will Shazam it later. All right, well, let's talk about this. You want to be able to run for Senate and President simultaneously, or at least it seems. Of course, Oregon law prohibits that. So what's more of a priority for you if you have to choose a Senate seat or the White House seat that you keep exploring?
Well, I know it's been presented this way, but it's really kind of a misinterpretation of Oregon law. We don't have a filing deadline for the Senate, or for any office until significantly after Super Tuesday. So it's not the conflict that most people imagine.
Do you think you have a shot at running for president? Winning president?
Well, I've been in so many battles where I've been the underdog in life. I've taken on Wall Street over their Wall Street gambling using taxpayer-funded accounts and won. Took on the predatory mortgage industry and won. Took on the payday lenders and won. So I'm familiar with underdog challenges, but we need more people to fight to take on the corruption of our Constitution through gerrymandering and voter suppression and dark money. We've got to take on the fundamentals for families that are being completely set aside and ignored under the Republican leadership, and we have to take on climate and carbon that's destroying our planet. So there's big challenges here, and I'm just trying to figure out how I can be most effective in this little window we have on planet Earth to put us back on track.
Back on track. I like that idea. I want to live. Well, Senator, in the spirit...
We're way off track.
Oh, right. Yeah, indeed we are. Well, one final question. Of course, it's the holidays. We've been talking about Baby, It's Cold Outside this morning. Where do you stand on this very contentious song? Oh,
am I listening to a song now?
Oh, no.
No.
No, can you hear us now, Senator?
Can you hear us? The classic Christmas carol, Baby, It's Cold Outside.
Do you like Baby, It's Cold Outside?
I love that song.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. All right.
Baby, it's cold outside.
Yes.
Really. Oh, thank you for playing along with us this morning. Senator Jeff Merkley of Oregon, thanks for joining.
You bet. When... I'm sorry I don't have a singing voice and can't give you a full rendition of it, but when Mary and I go, my wife and I go on very cold hikes and think about getting inside the house, that song always comes to mind.
Oh,
wow. All right.
That's romantic.
Shout out to you. All right. Well, thanks for joining us, Senator.
You're welcome. Take care now.
Thank you, Senator.